we go. This is the finished product. I got that hose right there. Pretty much everything. Reservoir line. First of all, this engine is cold. I just barely put the antifreeze in here so I can take this off. Don't ever try to do this while the engine is still hot. Try to relieve some pressure first. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bleed it so you guys can see the process as far as how this system right here should be bled. And the bleeder, I guess the nipple is right back here. There it is. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yep, there it is right there. That's the one. That's the one that pretty much you have to bleed. I'll show you real quick what it consists of. Alright, this is just the way that I do it. I've always found out that this method that I've done it, it's always worked pretty good. And so that's why, you pretty much stick to what works. And what I do is I crack this nipple. I just crack it open and I pour some antifreeze in here. And right now we're in a level ground, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a funnel right there, fill it up with some antifreeze, crack that valve, that nipple there, and wait for all the air to come out of there, all the bubbles. Once all the bubbles come out, then we'll do the rest of the system, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so I didn't fill it too much, just up to the pretty much just the neck, half the neck, and so I don't want to spill too much. And there you go, it's right in there. And what I'm gonna do is, all I'm gonna do is just crack that a little bit. All right, and there he goes. There he goes, little bubbles. There he goes, steady stream, steady stream. Once that steady stream goes, boom. And look at how much, what kind of a difference that made. It's just a little bit that leaked out through over here, which allowed, that was just air, and it allowed that much to go in there. This Honda Accord F22. I'm just gonna tighten this up. Nice and tight, pretty good. I'm gonna bleed, pretty much like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burp the system. And so in order to do that, I have to turn the car on and wait till it gets hot. Alright, so pretty much, so you can see that it's rising up because of the pressure. But what I have is this kind of makeshift funnel that I made that fits in there, and it'll pretty much seal it. And what I have to wait is for this thermostat to cycle at least twice, and then once that happens, it'll pretty much, it would have cycled enough to eliminate the air, and there's pretty much like it would burp the system. And so I'm just gonna wait for that to happen. All right, there you go. There's the fan right there kicking in, and I bled the system with a bleeder valve on these Hondas here, right there, and a little bit of air came out, and then I pretty much purged the rest of the air over here at the filler neck, and whatever. There was quite a bit. I let it cycle like 3 times, but there was quite a bit of air in there. It's a good thing that I did that. The rest I put back into this reservoir. I don't know if you can see this reservoir. I haven't added any antifreeze. Actually, I did add like about half a cup of it. So that's pretty much what I put in here. See, when I bled the system, there was still some in the funnel, and the rest of that I just threw in here. Now, very, very important when you bleed the system that that you have the heater set on this is pretty much opening the valve in the engine compartment. The heater, you put it on high. You don't have to turn this on, just leave it on high. And what that does is it allows the coolant to circulate throughout your whole system without any interruption. If this was closed, then that would mean that there would, let's say if there was air trapped in the system, in this heater core inside of here, that air would also get transferred into your engine system. That wouldn't be too good, especially since these cars work on like thermal valves and stuff for your cold starts. You know, your idle air control is pretty much it uses also the coolant in it, but the rest of it is it's not, you know, it's not like these newer cars that's all electronic. But that pretty much is it. Maybe later on we can do a video on how to replace that. I'm not even sure if it's broken or not. It looks like it's not. You know what? If it is, I'll tell you what. We're gonna know right now. Oh, it looks like it is broken. Yep. All right. But this is an F-22. Just one of the videos that I wanted to share with you guys, just so you know, ever needed to do this kind of work.